Cool.
Doing the videos all.
Just making out.
Focus!
Alright, show guys. This is just awkward. Alright guys. Today I'll be talking about bringing awareness to brain injury training in the community. High school students who choose to participate in sports actually place themselves at a risk for sports-related head injury, according to Powell, 1999. So why should this concern you? If you have a family member in sports, or you yourself participate in sports, then this is completely relevant to you, so pay attention. After extensive research on head injuries and personal experience in the field of athletic training, I am prepared to talk to you about this huge issue in our community. The goal for this speech is to make all of you aware of the situation and realize that we must speak up when we see an issue involving head injuries in the community. So, over 300,000 sports-related injuries occur annually. 8.9% of high school injuries are actually head injuries, according to Gessel 2007. Realizing the reality is the first step in changing the current norm. These numbers are incredibly high and can be dangerous to the community. Athletes with repeated concussions perform poorly on attention and concentration tests. So history of concussion, and people with history of concussions actually perform the same as people with recent concussions, according to Schatz 2005. The potential damage that an injury does to the brain has a possibility to completely change a person's life, mental function, and is a huge deal when we're dealing with our young athletes in the community. According to Daryl Wooten, head athletic trainer at Centennial High School, brain injuries are a serious issue. It is vital to push for additional training for coaches, parents, and student athletes. Often, concussions are ignored or missed, and that can be a dangerous situation. So recently, Heads Up material, which is a head injury information set, demonstrated that coaches were able to appropriately prevent unnecessary head injuries after previewing information regarding head injuries, according to Cobase in 2012. It is actually shown that educating those around the athlete help prevent injuries. With that said, next I will now talk about what we can do as a community to prevent a serious problem in our community. The risk that a head injury presents is the risk that head injuries presents in the community. It's really dangerous and actually affects the health and lifestyle of the student athlete. The amount of head injuries that happen yearly is a reason to aggressively address the situation to help our youth, because we want to try to prevent our youth from having future brain problems or cognitive functioning. So what can we do to help your community? One of the most important things we can do as a community is spread the realism of head injuries and the reality of the complications that can develop. What the community needs is a system of information that can't be ignored but actually embraced, and a system that helps anyone recognize injuries. You don't have to be a doctor or an athletic trainer or someone trained. So the best place to start is by having general education for the entire community. So what action can you take to change the law and help the community? You can take action by taking preventative measures for somebody you know that is at risk. Don't be afraid to speak up. Have the courage to confront a coach or a parent that is neglecting their child. You can also learn about head injuries with the infographic and spread knowledge in your community. Here's the infographic, guys. It just contains ways to detect signs, problems in brain function, and then prevention and checking. So I encourage you guys to use this brochure and show it to people in the community, friends, family. And another way that you can take action is to speak up to your local government for them to make preventative information a required legal steps in the world of sports. And you can do that by going to Heinrich, that's HEINrich.senate.gov/contact to contact our Senator Heinrich. And you can also contact Senator Tom Udall at tomudall.senate.gov/contact. So all in all, head injuries are a serious situation in our community. In conclusion, there are over 300,000 head injuries annually. Athletes with a history or recent head injury perform the same on cognitive functions, that meaning that it's really bad for your brain and our youth. And preventative education is effective in preventing head injuries, according to studies. So I challenge everyone to look out for your loved ones and your community by educating yourself on concussions, reaching out to your local government, and spreading the word. Thank you. You're not gonna clap, guys? Cool, guys. Thanks. That's it. I wasn't recording. No, just kidding. So yeah, guys, that's my super speech. What's up?
You have to
What's up?
record another presentation.